Hello everyone and welcome back to our AC Shadows playthrough. This is episode number 84. Last time we found the missing guard commander and he provided us with intel on the samurai who kidnapped the daimyo's son. Today we're going to do the scent of war as Naue, and I really wish I had done the other quest as Naue. The peculiar smell of incense during the attack on the Urnkakai leads Yasuke and Naue to a shipment in the old port of Aga. I get the feeling they say identical lines too, no matter which one you play as for both of these quests, just with different voice actors. I really get the feeling that's the only difference.
Oh, damn it all. That the smell of incense. Are they involved?
Who?
Lord Yukinaga, you look troubled.
Naue, you remember that smell, yes? When Lord Hideya was taken.
I remember that scent. I'm hoping it might lead us to the young Lord Hideye. Tell me more about it.
I have encountered this particular fragrance before. Many times, in fact. Business associates of mine. They are keen on helping Lord Naoya and I with reconstruction of holy sites. They are a strange group, to be sure, and that smell is unmistakable.
Are you linked to
Lord
them?
Yukinaga, did you know the attack at the Rengakai would happen?
No, I admit, I never bothered to learn more about them. But please, do not confuse my ignorance for malice.
Both roads can lead to the same ditch.
There is one thing I know about them. These merchants are from Bizen.
Lord Ukita Naoye is the daimyo of Bizen.
The Yokita clan is powerful, but not without its share of enemies. It is not unrealistic that someone from the Western territories would target my lord's alliance with the Lord Hideyoshi. And now, these men are expecting another shipment immediately after the attack. Why?
They come here every day in large droves. I do not plan to give this shipment to them.
Let me go in your place, my lord. I've got some questions for these merchants.
Alrighty, let's go deal with these fake merchants.
Never seen merchants armed like this. Who are these men, really?
Guessing they're probably going to eliminate him here. That's what I'd do. Let's talk.
Who are you? Where's Lord Yukinaga?
He's not coming. Sent me instead.
He picked an amateur like you. Will this batch of shipments arrive as promised?
Lord Yukinaga has been waylaid or doesn't trust you. That'll lead to an immediate fight. Waylaid might give us some intel that they might slip unguarded.
Lord Yukinaga's run into a bit of trouble, and the shipment won't be coming.
I knew Kanbei's hounds were onto us. Didn't think it would be that soon.
That's why I'm here. We need to make sure the rest of our shipments are safe.
Why do you care about the shipments we've already moved?
Your operation is in danger, of course.
Kanbei has added additional security around the town. What do you think will happen when he finds your stockpile?
Since when?
You are asking me? Would you call our recent activities at Himeji Castle a success?
I assure you, Hontokoji is like a fortress. Not even a crow can fly through its doors.
Hontokuji. A temple. All I wanted to know. Lay low like the rest of us, and Lord Yukinaga will come through.
Fine. Tell him to pick things up. Our business in Harima remains to be finished.
Hontokuji Temple. They're storing the inventory there? A boat might help me reach Hontokuji faster.
Can I...
Put that away!
Nope. I cannot kill them. Guess I'm stealing this boat. That is some valuable intel, though. And that's what happens when you play along. Really? This is what we're going to? It's a waste of a boating exercise. I feel like they did that just to get you to use the boat. Not worth it in the slightest. I do anticipate trouble here.
The Hukui curse has a strong hold over me.
Really? Another one of you?
I dropped my grandfather Hukui. I mean, I dropped the urn containing his ashes. I could buy a new vessel if I had them on. Curse our curse.
Here, maybe this can help you buy a new urn.
If only that would help gather the rest of him that has flown away. Ojiji, do you like the outdoors?
There's some one for you. Is that 3 or 4 Fukui that we've encountered now? Discovery Aga Ontokuji Temple.
If I were going to hide something, it would be in some place like this.
Alright, let's cause my distraction.
Merchants mingling with Ashikaru, heavily armed, all for a temple.
Alright, we got our spot. And a knowledge point along the way would be nice. That ought to cover me. There, now we have them guessing.
Nothing here.
Oh my god, I missed. Nothing save your grave. Ha 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 ha.
A shrine that sits outside of Himeji. Marked on the map, but no mention of any shipments going there.
I get a strange feeling from this place.
Alright, let's see how we're gonna get into there. Like that, I assume.
We've investigated. No threats present. I'm going to enjoy this.
Dang it, that was stupid.
Only cowards hide in the shadows.
I'm about to be caught. How did I get out of that?
These were all shipped from Bizen, signed by Lord Yukinaga. Interesting. Why does Himeji Castle need temple supplies?
Your eyes are needed.
I should not have gotten away with that.
I'll cut you down.
Get me up and moving.
I'm not leaving.
That's right, little monks. If that is what you truly are, the temple is cursed.
I'll cut you down.
Didn't think it had the range, otherwise I would have thrown it when they were both present. Oh shoot. This is so suicidally risky. But it actually friggin' worked.
I'm not leaving.
Alright, coast should be clear now.
Incense and the acrid smell of gunpowder. No wonder it stood out at the Rengakai. Lord Yukinaga's hunch was correct. His business associates are gun runners. I need to talk to Lord Yukinaga.
And hope he wasn't in on it. Because it does seem like he was. Still, I'm glad they were gun runners, because otherwise I would not have been able to blow them all up like that. Damn, I was hoping to find some money somewhere. Well, at least it makes getting back easy, this boat. Nice and quick. Hold, 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 hold. Did I see that right? I did. I see goodies to loot. A fancy katana of security. Huh, probably gonna sell it. The bright side, my boat got back in one piece and safely.
Here.
Lord Yukinaga, I've located shipments of incense. Heavily guarded incense at that. And signed off by you. Incense, ring any bells? For example, those Ronin that attacked the Rengakai? You've been shipping weapons, my lord. Disguised as incense. Did you know this?
Incense from Bizin. Yes, of course. But weapons? Of course not. A potential conspiracy has followed Lord Naoya all the way to Harima, it seems. Using temples as cover for their schemes?
And shrines. There was reference to a particular shrine of interest.
What are they moving there?
Nothing that I can tell. But I intend to find out. These places of worship are only temporary stockpiles. Part of the weapons they're removing have already gone to Himeji Castle.
Lord Naoya tried to help Harima, his son's new home, and these monsters have desecrated his work. They would stoop to any level, use a noble cause to get what they want. Utterly shameful behavior.
Monsters indeed. It will be best if you stay hidden until we set this right.
I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna set us up. Quest completed, the scent of war. Boom, and now we've got a peculiar guest. Secret message in a suspicious shrine on the outskirts of Himeji Castle. 2 clues that could lead to the whereabouts of Ukita Hirie. Well, we're gonna do that as Yasuke, I think. Actually, we'll scout it as Naoe and I'll make my decision. Southern Himeji. Himeji, sorry. Alright, well, we'll start as Naoe, but we may switch to Yasuke. Glad I got my scouts back. Up peculiar guest. It's late autumn now. Winter isn't far behind.
Care for some somen? Best noodles across the land, besides my sister's udon.
Cool, cool. And some rations, nice. Alrighty. Junie Shore Shrine. Thought for sure there'd be enemies waiting for us.
That Miko is going to get us all in trouble. She has no place conducting her business on hallowed ground.
Quiet! It's a small price to pay to keep the peace.
You don't understand. I have business with her.
Oh, I understand. The Miko is entertaining guests. You'll have to pray for your answers.
Really, these two have nothing to say.
This Miko does not carry herself like the others.
The dead are always ready to speak to us. We must be ready to listen in return.
We will hear the rest of that in the next episode. Sorry, I wanted to end it on an appropriate cliffhanger.